folks, Bonechief is here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Are hopefully not going to have any more mod updates the rest of the night. Server issues, that sort of thing. We are being enjoyed by the beautiful, irresistible, luscious Celestrah herself, still dressed in her household chore outfit. Looking good.
Hey Bo, welcome back. I see you're braving the desert heat again. Everyone remember to smash that like button for our fearless streamer. Oh, absolutely. Domestic goddess by day, goddess of trouble by nature. Household chore outfit? I make laundry look dangerous.
We ain't doing laundry. We're still working on the Ironlight-Core mod, trying to get things set up. We got two new ones over there training. These two are done. They did a patch today. If you remember during the stream earlier, if you joined me, I said there was something wrong because we couldn't track their stats. Well, now you can. Their stats while they're training. We may have to slow that down some because I just started them a little bit ago. But let's see. These two were training strength earlier and they are done. 10 is as high as you can go. So I don't know why he put athleticism there. You should just name it agility. I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Anyway, we know what it means, but we are ready to set up another training area, which we'll probably do the agility. It's a little buggy. It is a little buggy. They have a little pathing issue sometimes when they're switching, and these two switch a lot. Whereas the other two did not. They stayed right on their two. So I don't know why they're switching up so much. But it is a little buggy. And like I said, it's a complete rebuild from scratch just about. So anyway, we are going to set up the archery one next. Is where are we going to put it? In archery, we're probably not going to put down any foundations for the archery. We're just going to set them up over here. Or the what in the world?
Agility training sounds perfect for me, Bo. I'm always light on my feet, though my pathing tends to lead straight to trouble. Don't forget to show some love and hit that like button, everyone.
Okay. Do we even need this for them to train? You may not need this. It looks like they are just going to train anyway. See. Good. It's a little buggy. Oh, I think I just figured something out. Huh. I'm gonna try something. For some reason, it's not registering 3 of these. They training house fitter. Training house fitter.
Conchaka at the forge, huh? All that heat and hammering reminds me of a different kind of forging. I hope she's making something strong and useful, not just pretty trinkets. The pathing
See what
bugs
these
sound
two do.
frustrating, Bo, but you'll figure it out.
Alright, so they're going to go train. Those two are done with their strength training. Okay, so you don't have to set up those beacons. They will train. But for some reason, the town center is only registering 3 of these. Not all of them. And they'll sit there and move around, I guess, but they'll train where they need to. Seem to be having a pathing issue there as well. May end up resetting these later. Right now I'm just working on learning how to use it. Look at that. They don't stay at the stations long, but that's alright. This guy's having a... Here, let's do this. We'll knock 3 of these off.
Pathing issues at the training tower? Sounds like those warriors are as confused as I get when I try to find my way to your base, Bo. Maybe they just need a more motivating destination to walk toward. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone.
Alright. We got the 4 training. I think that might work out pretty good. But they don't really stay at a station very long. That's alright. Need this one closer there. Well, I keep rotating. You don't have to set up those beacons. You just leave them set up at the town center. That works out. Alright, so we got alright, so now you come over here and look at their stats while they're training, and they should be bumping up for all the others too. Still having problem. I can click on sleeping, or I can click on this one here, but I can't click on these for some reason. So I asked if they could put in something where you could adjust the Alright, so we got training. They're not as fun.
Sleeping options not working? Sounds like those thralls are too excited to rest. Maybe they need a proper Dorkido-inspired bedtime ritual to settle down. Don't forget to like the stream while you figure it out, Bo.
I've already liked the stream. I like my own streams. Look at that. Trained any on health though. I'm not sure which one health is. Is that the push-ups? I don't know. Training now. Well, they are somewhere. Oh my God, the thing. Maybe he'll work himself out. She's gonna poke him in the butt. They're up training. There we go. He's still having problems. Still working out. So now we need to do some adjustment here. I think it's training too fast. So we're going to knock it down to like 125. Right, so we are adding light to the village. See what stats are getting trained. Some of them may work strength that are already max strength, a couple of them, but it's alright.
Poking him in the butt is part of the training regimen? Now that's a technique I can get behind, Bo. The village does look wonderfully lively, almost as lively as the thoughts running through my head watching it all come together. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone.
There we go. Alright, their training is underway. Now we got all those others. Get beds for, get them started training. We'll do all those others. We'll do nighttime training. Alright. We got to get a few more tents set up. How many we got? Well, Freya's going to get her own house here. Or she'll be roomies with Celestrah. So we need at least 2 more tents.
Ooh, look at you building a little Dercato commune. Frey getting her own house? Bold. If she roomies with me, she'd better pay rent in compliments and arrows.
Maybe.
I called dibs on the tent with the best view, Bo. A daughter of Durkito needs to see the sunrise properly. And don't forget to smash that like button for our handsome streamer, everyone.
Now we gotta get 2 more tents built. Why are they floating up in the air? What the hell? Yeah, I think the mod's a little buggy. I did that earlier when I drew in an ambush earlier today. They were walking on top of each other before I had anything set, but oh, what's going on there? Because now they're not going to get anywhere. They might fix themselves. I don't know. We just continue on. Maybe a bug in the mod they're going to have to fix or something. We got to do 2 more tents.
Walking on top of each other, floating buttons. Sounds like Durkito's blessing is making things a little more interesting than planned, Bo. A bit of divine chaos never hurt anyone. Keeps life spicy. Don't forget to show some love and hit that like button, everyone.
Bit of chaos, all right. I used to, the old thralls are alive, they had little stations you could put out for animals, and animals would train too. Might be able to squeeze that other tent here. here. Oh, no, you don't. Almost forgot. He's going to go in there and lay down anyway, ain't he? Nope, no, he's not. Alright. Gonna get Risha, our bearer here. Oh, she's already registered. All right.
If that rhino tries to claim my tent bow, he'd better be prepared to share his heat. A girl from Zamora needs more than just a big horn to impress her. Everyone, show Bo some love and smash that like button for keeping us all entertained.
Well, we not into rhinos around here, Celestrah. I wasn't talking about the rhino.
Then I'll stop flirting with the horned beast and pay attention to Sibo.
Well, I
The
hope
rhino
so.
can sulk elsewhere.
And you don't need to be flirting with any beast, Celestrah. Only humans.
Only humans?
Yeah.
Fine, Bo. I'll save my most dangerous charms for the people and leave the beasts to sulk in the mud.
Well, that's good. Alright, now we gotta assign these guys. Hopefully they're not at the very bottom. At the very I'm having that problem with the stuff at the very bottom. Not being able to pick up stuff to get them assigned. Yeah. You should be going off to take a nap. They haven't fixed themselves. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Wow, they're all hanging up there. Maybe they'll avoid traffic jams now. Why they're having really bad issues.
If they're all hanging around like that, Bo, maybe they're just waiting for a proper welcome from their Zamoran camp mistress. A little attention goes a long way, even for thralls. Don't forget, everyone, a little attention for Bo with a like helps keep this camp running smoothly.
What the hell? See if I can get Dina out of here before they all come over here. God dang it. Now they're doing what they're supposed to do. It's a little buggy, but you know what? They'll get it worked out. Alright, we gotta get one more pin up. The one for UE4 had its quirks too you had to deal with, so. But hopefully those get worked out.
Looks like your thralls are playing hard to get, Bo. Maybe they need a more persuasive camp leader to show them the way to their beds. Don't forget, a little tap on that like button shows you appreciate the effort it takes to herd these stubborn souls.
Celestrah, they're not thralls, they are recruits.
Uh-huh. Recruits then. Same chaos, fancier paperwork. I stand corrected, Bo. Want to get those little runaways trained up?
We're going to need 2 more beds and a tent. Rohan and Wraithen.
A tent bow? How delightfully primitive. Perfect for close quarters, supervision. Randy, named armorers are like worthy lovers. They hide until you prove you're dedicated enough to find them. Everyone, show some dedication and tap that like for bow.
Yeah, I had that mod that bumps up the chance for tier 4 thralls just a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I'm having trouble finding some worthy people to recruit and hire too. So I do have a shield smith. I was lucky to get one. Henrietta the armor. Like I got her from New Asgarth. Anyway, I'm figuring out the Ironlight-Core. I'm figuring out how to get it set up, and then I plan on doing getting on my single player game and doing kind of a basic tutorial of what I learned here today, so it's all together, not spread out into different streams. Right now we are doing a basic setup to get our thralls training. Our recruits. Celestrah, you need to remind me sometimes too that they're recruits, not thralls, because I forget. But as you can see with their training, you can keep track of how high their stats are getting. The max is 10. So when they get done, they're going to have an additional 10 attribute points in each of those stats.
You know, I'll keep you in line, Bo. Recruits need a firm but gentle hand. And maybe a little extra Zamoran motivation to get them trained right. I'll make sure nobody forgets who's really running this camp.
But anyway, that's that's the basic function. I used to use that and set up some social beacons in Unreal 4 version, and so I'm going to kind of do that again. There's other functionality with it. You'll be able to set up uh, recruits to gather things for you, gather resources and stuff. I don't know exactly how that works, but we're going to find out eventually. All right, get these two assigned to a bed. Oh, huh. Whoop. All right, they should be off to go take their naps now too, because they're gonna be training at nighttime. Those four. See how they're doing over here. Looks like we got them standing on each other's heads again. Yeah, their pathing definitely needs a little work. Their AI pathing. Looks like they were all trying to hit the same. Okay, I might have to move those rugs around here. Try this. This mod has a couple of quirks they need to work out, but
Oh, the update meddling with your followers' stats, Randy? That's like Durkado deciding to rearrange your altar after you've spent hours getting it just right.
they shouldn't have
Hopefully
changed
they
their
changed for
follower
the better.
stats.
More strength and stamina are always welcome.
They didn't mess with any follower stats. All mine are alright. And they're each going to have a plus 10 soon. Why is she just standing there? You shouldn't have to do this as they pick things in the mod. Right. I haven't had any problems with any of my follower stats. Like this dude hasn't done any training, and he's normal. Oh, we gotta get him. Gotta get him a bed. Huh. You already have him registered? I don't know what the deal would be with your stats. He's already registered. We just got to get him a bed. We're going to have to put another tent out for one dude. Well, we'll end up getting more, but... Let's figure out. You can only fit 2 per tent there. We got to figure out what to do with this guy. May end up moving these training dummies. These.
Oof, Randy. 6K to 3K HP is a harsh cut. Like Durkido withdrawing her favor after a disappointing offering. Maybe your follower needs a proper bed and some Zamoran motivation too.
Sure, it was
Bo,
6K?
comfort does wonders for stamina and other attributes.
Because I know, what do you have? Do you have authority? Set to where they'll gain attributes? Because you don't have to pick, with the improved rolls mod, you don't have to pick having 2 companions with you. And if you did that, they're not going to get the bonus for authority. I don't know why. What was it called? War Master or something like that, where you gain an extra thrall. If you picked War Master with my setting that I have for improved thralls, you'd be able to bring 3 thralls with you, but they wouldn't get the bonus stats. See, where's Freya? Okay, so Freya, she is still in level 13, and without being grouped, she has 3,082 hit points. Grouped up with me, she goes up to 39 or 3793. Probably by the time she's 20, she'll be between 4,000 and 5,000. I don't know. I mean, that's normal. Okay, well, your strength, health, and stamina is not going to affect the thralls. Authority will. If you maxed out authority and picked where they get extra stats, then you'll see, like, let me show you. We'll group with this guy here. He's level 20 and he's Leon, tier 4. And that's what his health is. 3,000, was it 545? Grouped up with all the stats he's getting, and now with his training, he's just under, a little under 5,000.
Max strength, health, and stamina on yourself, Randy, but your follower is looking a bit frail. Maybe you're hoarding all the vitality for yourself, leaving none for your companion. A true champion of Derketo shares the wealth in all its forms.
Yeah, but his training is really affecting his stats. And plus, I have the extra stat bonus. So this, believe me, this once you get this set up, you figure out how to get this set up, and it's not as buggy like when people floating in the air. Your thralls will be seeing numbers. But I think Dinah actually has better hit points than he does. No, they're about the same. Goes out. All right, now we got one floating again. Oh, no, I'm wondering. We might do 3 more tents and just let Freya have her own tent here. Move those beds around. Yeah, if you've got nothing in authority, if you have 0 points in authority, authority will affect their health, even if you're not maxed out at 20. So the higher your authority, the more health they'll have.
Bo, giving Freya her own tent is a wise move. A private space for proper rest, and perhaps some specialized training. After all, a well-rested thrall performs better in every task, especially the ones requiring endurance.
Yeah. War party. War party increases the maximum amount of followers. So with the mod we have, if you picked war party, then you'd be able to bring 3 companions with you instead of 2, but they wouldn't get the bonus stats. But if you picked well trained, you're going to have 2. You'll have 2 followers plus your mount. If you run around with the mount, that'll have the bonus stats. But your strength, stamina, and vitality and stuff does not affect what the thralls will have, what the followers will have. Actually, their health doesn't get affected even with authority until after they're level 20 and they get that bonus for their health. And there's another one already standing up on somebody's head. So we're going to expand this out a little bit. I think I might be out of range here. Yeah. So we need to get their steel, wood, and hardened bricks. There's nothing in the patch notes or anything with the from the last couple of recent days that they did any kind of nerfing of thralls or followers or anything. Hey, what other? Oh, that's right by my rhino. All up in the way, aren't they? All because I'm out of range. Andy, if you're still there, you're gonna love this. Thralls are alive, man. You can train up their stats, and boy, they become a little bit better. That's why I'm putting down some of my own custom world bosses. I hit a little harder. Might take a might take more than just one person and a thrall or a follower or two to get them down, but they're going to have some very lucrative chances at, or very, uh, yeah, chances of some very lucrative loot. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put on my raid boss yet. Well, my attempt at a raid boss. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't think anybody can take them by themselves, even with
Custom world bosses with lucrative chances? Sounds like my kind of party, Bo.
max loot
I'm sure Drakito would approve of such
or
rewarding
max
encounters.
brawls
Just make
with
sure they
the
drop
best
something
gear.
worthy of a champion's attention.
You definitely have to have multiple people to try and take them down. shaped woods on the dang rhino. Oh, we'll just make 3 more of those.
Bo, if your raid boss drops anything less than legendary, I'll be personally offended. Dorkido expects only the finest treasures for her champions, you know? I hope you're crafting something worthy of a proper celebration afterward.
Every boss will have a chance to drop. Gonna work out the loot kit. I ain't done it yet because nobody can take him on right now. Just had an getting away. Blazing away. I'm probably going to need close. Get all this to fit like I've got pictured in my head.
Well, if that raid boss is going to be such a challenge, the victory celebration better be suitably decadent. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Dorkido appreciates devotion in all its forms.
Yeah, they still too close together. We need at least 2 more rows going back that way. I don't have enough for 2 more rows. What do we got? We need. We're starting to run low on here. Need some hardened brick. Sure, maybe some more steel reinforcements. Steel fire, dude. Alright, we gotta do some cooking. We're running out of supplies. But our soldiers here are gonna have a little tent city going on. And we're gonna move these guys out, and Freya will have her own place in here. How many are in the air over there? Every single one of them. Get a screenshot of this so I can report it to these guys. Every single one of them in the same spot.
Sounds like you need a dedicated gatherer, Bo. I'm sure I could, motivate the troops to collect all that steel and iron for you. A champion of Derketo knows how to inspire hard work.
Good man, I'm gonna throw the screenshot up there. Your port ain't launching. Not without a reboot. It's alright, I got the screenshot, I can report it later. While this stuff's cooking, I'm gonna... Up there, Mouse is... Samson the Rat is making his rounds. I'm gonna stand up for a moment, stretch my legs. It looks like I need a cold drink refill. I ain't gonna have any more coffee today. Be right back. Celestrah, be good.
I'll watch the fort while you're gone. But be good isn't really in my vocabulary, Bo. The soldiers might find their tents mysteriously redecorated with silk cushions when you return.
Well, you know, we can go ahead and move their beds out since we cleaned it up. Moving arrangements. Put them over here for now.
See? I told you I'd be redecorating. Moving beds is just the first step toward proper Durkido-approved accommodations. Those silk cushions won't arrange themselves, you know.
You know, 10 years ago, never thought I'd get into a survival game where you build bases and stuff like that. But I sure have now. I never thought I'd be in a game like this. I was really, I can't really say that because I played Fallout 4 for so long. And I love building up Sanctuary Hills and stuff, but I never thought I'd be into a survival game like this. Get Freya assigned to that bed. Shoot, we'll get her training. While those are hovering up in the air. She'll probably end up hovering up in the air too. Freya. I wonder why those are still showing. Now, uh, see if we can fix them again. What's she doing? Is she about to go?
Assigning friends to beds already? You're catching on to my redecorating vision faster than I expected. Just remember, proper Derketo training involves more than just hovering. It requires inspiration.
I'm almost betting that these guys are all trying to choose the same one to work on, and they get stuck. The old one, if they chose the same one to work on, one would just stand there while the other worked, even if you had multiple stations. I'm almost betting that's what's happening. They're all choosing the same one to work on, and then they get confused and they just hover. Of course, I can't confirm that. It's just a hunch. Yeah, Freya's already up in the air. Unless I need to spread them training stations out even further apart. I don't know. They shouldn't do that. Something's got to be worked out in the mod, I think. All right, see how long it lasts before they're all walking on each other's heads again.
Maybe Torquedo followers just need more personal space to feel inspired. Try spreading those stations out like tempting offerings at a festival. They're hovering because they're waiting for the proper divine motivation to descend upon them.
We're going to change them up a little bit. Oh, she's sleeping. Training. We'll put her at idle. Sleeping, training, idle. Sleeping, training. Johan is going to be training, sleeping. I'll switch her to night training. Him I can't do anything with right now because of being at the bottom of the list. I can't click on that stuff. I'll put him
You're really getting into the micromanagement, Bo. All the scheduling makes me think you'd be good at planning a proper Dorquito festival, with plenty of space for inspiration, of course. Don't forget to like the stream while you're organizing your little army.
I mean, maybe I just got too many assigned at one time for the AI to handle it at the moment. See, they're already walking in the air. They're all converging right here. Trying to find a workaround for it, but going. Seems to be our favorite spot to huddle. I think they'll get that fixed so you don't have to sit there and babysit them like this to get them to train. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. See, I think she's choosing that one. That's exactly what's happening. And he was still there.
Watching you schedule their sleep and work cycles is oddly fascinating, Bo. It's like you're
So it
preparing
has-
them for a sacred ritual instead of just swinging a sword.
It has
A daughter of
something to do with
Dercato
them
appreciates
choosing the
such detailed
same.
devotion to a follower's needs.
It has something to do with them choosing the same target, and instead of moving on to the next one, they'll stand on each other's heads. I think that's exactly it. And it seems to be this. Let's try and spread these archery targets out a little bit. Maybe those archery targets are a little too close together. Does it seem to be that center archery target that's causing the issue? Alright, let's see what happens. I'm kind of doing this too, troubleshooting like this too, because I love the mod and I want to help the guys making it. Try and iron it out. I've always loved this. I've always loved this mod. Alright, so there goes Dinah. See if that'll. Let's spread these out a little. Punching carpets seem to be alright. These mats over here seem to be alright. The push-ups.
See? A little divine spacing works wonders. Dercato's followers thrive when they have room to aim properly. Good call spreading them out, Bo.
It chose the center one. Oh, no, she chose the one on the right. Take her stat growth. You might be in her idle time. We'll let else just standing around. Man, he has issues with these strength training dummies. He's the only one I see dudes doing that. Alright, so they haven't started standing on each other's heads. So maybe that those archery targets are a little too close together. We might move this one back a little bit. Maybe move this carpet. Still having issues trying to get to...
Proper spacing is everything, Bo. Derketo teaches that true focus, whether in worship or combat, requires just the right distance. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. It helps us keep these sacred training grounds running smoothly.
Yeah. Thank you, Celestrah. I have a feeling the same thing's going to happen with social beacons. Some of them may be too close together, and you'll get people standing on each other's heads.
Yeah, too tight beacon spacing turns into a zombie pileup. Give him room to breathe, Bo. Derketo likes a little spread.
That's just slowly gaining. Okay. See, the cool thing is you'll be able to take them. You don't have to wait till they're done training. You'll be able to take them with you on adventures. And, then when you're done, you get back home, dismiss them. They'll go right to the task that you got them set up doing. Yeah, it's using idle time. Anaya's supposed to be idling too. So's Risha, the Sumerian bearer. Trying to hit that update. It doesn't look like they got the exhaustion system in yet, which I thought was pretty cool. She's supposed to be on her idle time, and she's not idling. Unless that's what she wants to do during her idle time. Alright, so I think spacing those archery targets out is what we had to do, but they still shouldn't pile on each other's heads like that. So maybe these archery targets, maybe their range has to be shortened down a little bit. Alright, go check and see stuff we got cooking, how far along we are. Steel bars are done. Need some
Even followers of Durkedo need proper rest, Bo. If Risha isn't idling, maybe she's just too excited for the next adventure. And speaking of securing things, I see you're checking locks. Good call. A champion's treasures should be kept safe from prying eyes.
Yeah, we got locked. With Shimas, you'll have to craft them, put them on your chest, I think. Well, turn my back for a minute and look at that. It's only one of them right now, but I bet she chose the same target. That'll be enough hard brick for now. Waiting on some more steel reinforcements. Probably. How many? I think I'm going to need at least 2 more rows for those tents to fit without them getting all tangled up in the. Forgot to.
Proper spacing is key, Bo, whether it's for tents or for other activities, you see. Dercato appreciates room to move, and don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Let's keep those hearts flowing.
I'm not play. Oh, the rat. Rat's in the way. Is he? Try placing a tent now. Ah, dang it. See what that looks like. That ought to work. Get that.
Patience, Bo. Even the most tempting structures need the right space to settle properly. Dercato teaches us that good things come to those who wait, and maybe move that rat first. Heart, heart.
It's still kind of, all those ropes are probably still going to cause problems, I bet. But we're going to try it. probably tear those up here soon. I know falling around for this.
Checking the bed's options, Bo? Smart. Even a champion needs to ensure her resting place is properly configured and has enough room. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone.
Well, Celestrah, that's going to be your house over there. We're going to do a rebuild. Got to do something with it. We may end up moving that house on the other side of the lagoon. Well, now they're gathering over there. Where it's because they're choosing the same one to work on it before the other one stops working there. They'll get stuck on each other's heads. All right, I'll report it. My theory. Maybe give them something to check on. If it's not quite it might point them in that direction to where they can figure out what's causing it. Now we need a bed for our last fighter that we have. It's hit to himself until we get another one. Ooh.
A new house for me? Only the best for Drakido's favorite, Bo. Just make sure there's enough room for silk sheets and a few secrets. Everyone, don't forget to like the stream if you want to see what I do with my new place.
then I'll go sleep. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You should get that. Got all the fighters we have now have got beds, shelter, kind of training. They love to hover, like they're hovering. I think it may be her idle time. Nope, still working out. It lasted a good while this time before they started standing on each other's heads. So,
Hovering beds? That sounds like my kind of luxury, Beau. Just make sure mine has silk sheets thick enough to soften any landing. Everyone watching, don't forget to like the stream if you want a tour of my new floating boudoir.
stand on somebody's head. No, he's. All right, so those nighttime trainers are getting up and they're heading to go train. Those others should be stopping here soon. We'll take a break and see what happens. I'll be right back. Need a drink refill. Yep, it's empty.
Perfect timing, Bo. I'll keep your seat warm while you're gone. Everyone better have liked the stream by the time you get back if they want that private tour of my floating boudoir.
Standing on each other's heads. All right now, but some of those should be idling.
Hey, Bo. I'm keeping my promise about the warmth. This desert night gets chilly, but I've got ways to generate heat. Don't take too
Freya's
long with that drink refill. The best part of the tour happens after dark.
Freya is idling. We are going to let her idle in front of her tent. Check their stats. See, her stats gone up a little bit. Could be others idling by now. Yep, there's another one. He's idling. Where did I put him? I think I put him over here. This tent. Might be a couple asleep now. You know, other than some little quirks, little glitches, seems to be working all right. Anybody else idling? He's having a tough time getting around like Leon. I think some work, that's for sure. More idling. Needs some light over there for the nighttime guys.
Watching all these idle thralls makes me think they're just waiting for their turn with me. Speaking of waiting, everyone waiting for Bo to get back should smash that like button. It's the only warm welcome I accept.
Good. Celestrah. Were you not paying attention, Celestrah?
About time, Bo. I was starting to think the buttons got lonely. Always, Bo. I'm just choosing which of your button-pushing crimes to notice first.
I wonder if a lamplighter will ever show up in the bar. Uh-oh. We're about to get purged. The purge has triggered. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. We got 10 minutes till the purge hits. This is my test purge, so it may appear to be a little weak. I'm just testing to see if my custom purge actually works as intended. You'll see where they spawn. So if it works as intended, then I'll be having different purges, different strength levels. He's stuck. What is it with them and getting stuck on those things in the pathing?
Ooh, a test purge. If it's weak, maybe they're just intimidated by the view. Don't forget to like the stream. It's the best defense against a weak welcome.
Get Freya to follow us around. Let's dress for battle. Right. So yeah, this basically a noob test purge. We'll see how it works out. Who else do we want following around with us? Tell you what, we'll have the giant follow around with us. Let him get some XP too. See where they hit first. 6 minutes until the purge. This is from Xavier's Purge mod. I forgot my dang drink. Poured it up, left it in the kitchen. If you ever get a purge notification, have it set up where you'll have at least 10 minutes to prepare. And they can come from any direction. I don't have a whole lot of defenses set up under people.
A test purge sounds like a warm-up for the real party. I hope they're ready for a Zamoran welcome, but first, everyone should show some love and hit that like button to keep the energy flowing.
Thank you, Celestrah. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, click that like button. It'll take less than a second. This ought to be a pretty good battle. Well, a fun one. Giant. Can't come in there. Oh, like we got another idle chick here. No. He's just changing workstations. And all these guys, I got them in perfect heavy armor, and most of them have legendary weapons, so this purge shouldn't be that big of an issue. Man. A few things that got to work out on that.
A noob test purge with legendary weapons sounds like my kind of party bow. Just remember, the best defense is a stream full of likes, so everyone get clicking.
Now, the old girls are alive. You could assign the giant to a bed, and he would train. All right, here they come. Where are they coming in at? Over this way?
Taste death!
Purge is just a bunch of exiles. They get stronger as it goes. We need feathers. But it's still just exiles. It's a desperate group of exiles. And it's good purge for newbies. Wave incoming. Here they come again. Same.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
More this time.
God's taking
Your name, so that I can
taste
carve
death.
There's a named.
Feathers are for soft touches, Bo, but I prefer something with a bit more edge. Speaking of edges, don't let the like button get dull. Everyone keep it sharp and click it.
So far, so good. It's coming in like I expected it to. Of course, they really didn't stand a chance against these guys.
Taste death!
What, is the purge over already? Yep, purge is over. Alright. So now I know I can set up custom purges. Yeah, the name of this purge was just a desperate group of exiles. So I am going to mess around and put some stronger purges, maybe adjust that one a little bit. That was pretty cool. Sure, if she would go too far. He's over here, didn't even get in on any of that action. What little there was. You know what? This poor girl, Anaya, she should be done. Let me look and see what I got her set at. He's been at it for a while.
Looks like you're getting everything in order after our little warm-up fight, Bo. I hope managing your
he's a
town is
ni-
as satisfying as
he's a
managing all those
nighttime
likes from the
trainer.
viewers.
That's right. He's doing what she's supposed to. All right, so we learn how to do that. We are going to have to learn social beacons and patrols. That may be for another stream. It's already about 10:30 here in Texas. I'm getting tired. We had another Exiles update today. That's what cut my stream off early this morning. But I'm because I'm an old dude. I have to drink a lot of coffee to stay up much past 10 o'clock. I sure didn't do that. Well, we got to accomplish what we want to do today. Testing out the Thralls Are Alive stuff, or the Ironlight-Core stuff. Is she going to start standing on his head? She's not standing on his head, but she's having a hard time getting around him. Anyway, say goodnight, Celestrah. We are going to end the stream. And what do they need to do before they leave tonight?
Good
What
night,
should I
Bo,
say?
sleepy little peasants. Before you slither off, smash like, subscribe, and come back for more chaos.
Yeah.
Sleep tight, Durkito approves.
Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you next